Today we are adding something super interesting to the 40 breeder. These are what started my hobby and something I've been super interested in doing but have never took the leap and done. But today we're going to be adding these female beta fish to my 40 breeder to start making it a sorority. So let's get these guys acclimated. So in the bag we have 3 female half moon beta fish. I picked out my 3 most favorite that were all very docile. There was one I really liked, but he was picking on a bunch of the other fish, so I chose to leave him at the store. On our drive back, it's about half an hour. The blue one was picking on the other 2, but it's just because they are in such a small bag, such a small space, so they start freaking out a bit. But now that they're floating around in the tank, the blue one doesn't seem to be bothering the other 2 at all. He seems to have settled down a lot, which I'm pretty happy about because I was getting a little bit nervous. So basically the whole idea of this is so I can try it out, so I can see what a beta sorority is all about. Because I know a lot of people are like, oh, don't do those, completely avoid them. Well, a lot of people are like, oh, it works perfectly fine for a while and then it stops, or it works fine throughout the whole thing. So I'm going to do my personal take on it so I can give you guys my opinion. You're going to see this part a week in advance, but the video, I'm going to do another update on these guys about a week later. But anyways, let's get them out of the bag and into the tank. So it's about 5 days later, and before I start talking about how the beta fish have done in the tank behind me, I'd like to give you guys a quick update on a change that's coming to the channel. I will no longer be updating twice a week. I probably won't be able to handle it with university starting just around the corner, as well as a new job I just got. So I'm going to be dropping my uploads down to once a week, every Tuesday, and I hope you guys understand. But anyways, let's start talking about how my 3 little betas have done. So far it's running super smooth. As soon as I remove them from the bag, all the aggression really went away. They're really aggressive in the bag like I mentioned, but since that I haven't really noticed them chasing around each other at all. A couple little squabbles just flaring at each other, but most of the time they seem to be getting along. The white one with the blue fins is definitely the most passive. I haven't seen her getting in any trouble, but the blue and red one seems to be the most dominant in the tank, but it's nothing too serious. No nip fins, none of that. So everyone seems to be doing decent so far. Here is my white and red one. This one in the tank was just chasing around a little plant floating around the whole time. So I thought she would be perfect for the sorority. She isn't very aggressive at all. She only kind of fights back against the blue one. When it goes at her, she'll flare at it. But she's really calm, and as you can see, she just kind of likes doing her own thing. Now, I will need names for these 3 girls, so leave your name suggestions down below in the comments. It would be super appreciated. Here is the white and blue one. She is the most docile of the 3, and probably my favorite. She likes to hang out in the rocks and the S-repens. She's kind of got stuck in there a couple times, it looks like, between the plants, but she's just super docile and also just kind of does her own thing. Just exploring the tank and being a beta fish. I do need a name for her as well. Finally, here is the blue and red one. She is in a very hard spot to film right now. As you can see, her back fin is a bit clamped. It was like that when I got her. I didn't notice it at the store. But hopefully she starts bouncing back with time and care. But as you can see, she's just hanging out above my circulation pump, playing in the bubbles, which she likes to do as well. So this video is probably going to get a lot of comments telling me that I need 5 betas, 7 betas, or more than just 3 at least. But I'm just going to try it out with 3. It's kind of my own little experiment to figure out what works for me, because all fish are different, and so far it seems to be working fine. Please only leave constructive comments, and yeah, so we're going to test this out, and I'm going to document the way through my beta sorority. If I need to add 5, I'll add 5. Anyways guys, that about does it for this video. My light gave out, so I'm wrapping it up really quickly. Make sure to leave your name suggestions down below in the comments. I hope you guys enjoyed, and subscribe if you want to join me on my beta sorority journey. Thank you guys for watching. This was Caleb's Fish Tanks. Peace.